What it do? Yo man, listen. Today I got a Thaum replay for you guys. This is the side boss for Magnus the Red guild boss. A few people have been asking me for a replay because, as you know, it's a new boss and new side bosses and there's a lot of unknowns. So I'll be sharing a replay and I hope it helps you. Before we actually get into the replay, I do want to announce that this video I will be doing a Neurothrope shard giveaway. I will be giving away 250 Neurothrope shards. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is subscribe and leave a comment under this video. I will announce the winner in a reasonable amount of time to give everyone a chance. Just to clarify, the reasonable amount of time is probably like 5 to 6 days, nothing longer than that, like probably within this week or the Monday, so it'll be fine. I just don't want there to be like any sort of situation where someone is like just saw the video like on the second or third day and the giveaway has already concluded. I don't want that to be the case. So as I've said, subscribe, leave a comment under this video, and if you're lucky, you will win 250 Neurothrope shards. That is enough to unlock the character, and if you already have the character, you will be able to level it up, which will be pretty cool. With that being said, let's get right into the replay. Secondary, what it do? Let's get right into it. I'll be doing Thaum, Legendary 3 side boss for Magnus the Red. Some people have asked for a replay, so I provide. I will be bringing a Ragnar Black main comp, Ragnar, Karn, Calgar, Eldrion, and Roswitha. I'm bringing Roswitha because the boss is a Psyker, and you want to do damage to Psyker. Ragnar, Karn, and Calgar, I'm bringing them one because they do good damage. However, the reason I'm bringing Karn and not something else is because of Karn's kill main burn during the Howl turn is extremely good at dealing with multiple summons at the same time. Additionally, I will be bringing the Biowar. And the Biowar is the exact same stats as per Illusion of Zeech, second phrase. It copies have the same stats and ability levels as original units. However, I have not upgraded the Bio Minefield at all, so it does very little damage. But the thing is maxed. The Spore Mine Launcher is maxed, so that's something to be worried about. Ideally, you would have both of the abilities at low level. The reason, if not, like if you're gonna up something, you should up the secondary ability. One, because it's free, and two is because of this fight where I had previous runs, I had to re-record, where this guy put 3 Spore Mines, turn started, Karn did the Betrayer passive attack, that killed a Spore Mine, all 3 of them exploded 15,000 toxic damage, killed both Karn and Calgar. It was extremely humiliating. I will never see the light of day, but at least you know. With all of that out of the way, let's look at the enemy comp, that being the enemy spawns. So luckily his Karn is here. However, you do have to imagine Ragnar having used the active ability. So what do I mean by this? Like, I'm just going to assume this thing can move through all disadvantageous hexes. So he'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. So essentially, if I'm like here, I should be safe, which is what I will do. Same also 1, 2, 3. So I can actually be here. I can be here. I can be here, and then I will just put a Spore Mine right here for them to come and attack. They did not, which is annoying. However, what I'll do is I will use Howl. I will move Calgar here. This way I actually do get to attack like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Despite the fact that he will take significantly reduced damage because of his ability. He takes 60% less damage when copies are alive, so we'll attack. See what happens. That was pretty good. It could have been better, but, I'm not gonna be a little baby about it. We do that, okay, and now from here, I'm actually going to... Oh, that's... Okay, see, this is a difficult spot to be in, because I'm actually gonna have to kill this guy, and then here I'll use Kill Main Burn on Eldrion, and we'll do a little bit of damage to this guy. And now he can do 40,000 damage on turn 1. Now, what I want to do is I want to place a Spore Mine somewhere where he will move to and be in a disadvantageous spot, and I do think that is actually just here. So the reason I did that was because he will try to attack the Spore Mine, and he will try to prioritize using his ranged ability. And him being here actually benefits me because he's on low ground. My characters will get the high ground benefits. So from here, I actually do think I'm going to go here and use... Okay, wait. Let's not do that. Let's actually think about this. So high ground is important. We'll get our guy to high ground. We can't really get him there, so we'll move here. Eldryon being on the high ground doesn't really matter that much. So we'll be here. So we'll use the Brazier first because it's a damage boost. I think. Maybe, I don't know. So we'll attack, Eldryon, and then Karn. Pretty good. And now I will actually place this thing here. So these actually don't matter because they're from the active ability. If these were from a higher level active ability where they actually did, you know, the 15,000 total toxic damage, I would have to prioritize them. However, because they are not, I really don't have to care about them for a little bit. So what I will do now is I will actually get this guy here. I'll move here. So Ragnar will attack. Now, important thing, if I want everything to melee attack, Calgar can only buff 2 things, right? Because he can just stand next to 2 things. Rosvita will have to use the ranged attack. However, that is actually a loss of a lot of damage because both of these have the same pierce ratio, but this is an extra hit, which means an extra proc of 3,000 damage, which means an extra proc of Calgar, which means an extra proc of Eldryon, so it's important to get the melees. The reason I moved Ragnar first is because now I can move everything, so I'll move Rosvita here, I'll move Calgar here, and I'll move Karn here. And Rosvita is going to attack, Eldryon is going to attack, Calgar is going to attack, Karn is going to attack. And so there, Karn kill the thing. That's good because now his damage is buffed by 15%. Sorry. Now here, what we want to do is actually we want to, funnily enough, funny interaction. I'm actually going to place this thing here because this is from the active ability. That had no chance of killing the Spore Mine because it was only going to do very little damage. Now this Spore Mine is actually going to do 5,000, so we do want to like slowly just run away from it while placing our characters in such a way that we can move forward in the future. First things first, we're going to move Eldryon to safety. I mean, this thing can only move 1 hex, so Eldryon is safe. So we attack with Eldryon next to Calgar. We do care about the micros, micro being micromanagement or micro movements. Karn is going to attack as well. Pretty good. Now, unfortunately for us, this hex is on fire. So what'll happen is that Calgar will get stuck there. So I will try to... Yeah, unfortunately. So we'll just have to... Actually, this is more damage, yeah. That one hit really comes up. Like, she's not getting buffed by Calgar, but she's still slapping. Rosvita is a great character. And Calgar is going to attack. And from here, I want to place another Spore Mine on the barbed wire hexes. He, of course, goes after it because it's really tempting. Now, unfortunately, you know, Karn is the same AI that controls it, so Karn did go after it with his passive ability. So, unfortunately, he's kind of out of the game. But it is okay, as the fight is almost over. First thing I will do is I will go there, I will go here. Now, He's not on low ground. It doesn't matter. Now Eldrion is going to use his active ability. This does do, let's see. This will do 6 times. So even at the bare minimum, that's going to do around, like, not bare minimum. Okay, I'm like, there's a reason we don't do math on this channel for live. But it's going to do like a little bit of damage. So we do that. It's a good. Now Ragnar is going to attack. Roswitha is going to finish the fight. And we will kill him. I don't want to do it yet because it's just going to go to the end screen. But I'll do it. It'll be fun. It'll be cute. I do want to talk a little bit about this, but we can talk afterwards. It's fine. So, see you later. Whoa, 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 whoa. And we're back. So, I do have a few tips for you for when you are fighting this boss, as you know, things will be different. You will not be able to exactly replicate this fight one-to-one. So, my tips are low level active on the Biowar is very helpful. The enemy machine of war will always use their active ability, so you having one round of breathing room is actually really good. Additionally, if the Biowar is low level, you can just ignore it, and it's a good way to stack Karn's active ability, or passive ability, sorry. You can substitute characters as long as you can effectively deal with the copies. Copies are very important. Karn the Betrayer is good. I could take another character and it will be fine. However, Karn's ability to deal with copies is unmatched. Kill Main Burn is really good. If you perhaps have some other character, I don't know, maybe Anshi for double howl, so Calgar just obliterates 2 or 3 copies, that's also perfectly reasonable. You can play around with Roswitha's active if you want to use it on the Ragnar turn. Personally, in the replay I just couldn't. I didn't kill enough copies. It is what it is. Biowar placement is extremely important where you spawn the spore mines. Always mapping out the boss's movement is key to having success in these fights. For example, this map does have a lot of high ground, low ground, barbed wire, flame hexes. Well, that's because of me, of course. And very obscure and obstructive map layouts. So if you just don't play smart and place the spore mines in a convenient spots, the boss will just run around, put his back to a wall, and you won't be able to max out your damage. Despite the fact that you can't one-to-one replicate this replay, I did want to explain my thought process behind the spore mines and whatnot. I really hope it was helpful. With that being said, I do want to thank you for watching the video. It does mean a lot to me. My referral code is in the middle of the screen. If you want to enter it, you do get 100 Blackstone shards. However, it's important to note that you can only enter one person's referral code. So if you want to support another content creator more than you want to support me, no hard feelings, support them. Just understand it's one creator code, or one referral code, sorry. Just, it is what it is. With that being said, oh my god, take a shot each time I say with that being said. It's at this point it's become a verbal tick where I just say with that being said, now. So someone should do a Draupnir drinking game. Anyways, there's like 6 of you who watched till this part, and I do appreciate every single one of you who do. Even if you don't come watch all the way to the end, I don't blame you. It is what it is. So, anyways, thank you very much for watching the video. Have a good day, and stay safe.